Hello from the footstool in my living room. But I just wanted to point out that yes, I am sitting on a footstool at the moment because, well, this is my kitty Mira, and she really, oh, I'm sorry. Did I startle you? Well, no. So I've got another Q&A for you guys today. So I went on my Instagram to ask you guys to give me your travel vlogging, travel videography, YouTuber, and influencer questions that you wanted to know. Now, the reason I wanted to theme this around travel vlogging and filmmaking is because, well, I don't actually create that much content about it on my channel because there is so much to know that I can create an entire e-course all about it. How to be a travel vlogger. We go through filmmaking, all of the processes and things you need to know about that, how to vlog. Then we go through post-production, so voiceovers and editing, a huge chunk on editing, and then we do all the business side of things, so brand deals, marketing, how to get your videos seen, etc. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys about this right now is because, well, the course is on super sale discount. It's a really awesome price. If you want to find out more information, check it out down below. Info's there. Anyways, let's get to your questions now. How did I decide on my gear to start? I feel like this is something that a lot of people get hung up on, is trying to find the perfect gear to start. When I started, I just started with some little point and shoot camera. I literally just went to like a Best Buy and picked it up. I didn't do any research. I was like, I just need a camera to take photos and film with. It does both, great. And I started vlogging on that. Now, my first travel vlogs are embarrassingly bad. They're not good. They're really bad. You should never watch them, or you should, because it's quite hilarious. But I just started with that. And the reality is I've filmed full-on travel vlogs with only my phone. I'll leave a links down below to some videos that I did with that. It doesn't matter what gear you start with. Whatever you have, you can start with. Chances are you have a phone that can record. You can start with that. However, though, for those that are interested in the gear that I use, I am going to be releasing an updated gear guide of all of the equipment that I use to film my travel vlogs later this year, maybe next month. I think in November I have that planned. What is your thought process behind determining what kind of shots will be a part of your vlog? This varies. I'm personally not the best at it. I kind of have an idea of what I want to say. So as you guys may or may not know, I travel full-time with my boyfriend, Matt, who is also my cameraman. He does all of the main camera filming and photography. Now we work as a team, and then I have my vlog cam set up where I do a lot of the vlogging bits, the talking to you guys bits, where he captures a lot of the cinematic shots that you see, and of course takes photos of moi. I just work on the content. I work on the storytelling. I'm trying to figure out what is it that I want to tell you guys about where I am and what we're doing, or something that I want to tell you about, like how we're getting there, or a cool little fact, or just narrating our general experience. That's what I mainly focus on. So when I was just filming by myself and I was doing all of it, I would kind of take a 3-step approach. The first thing is, as soon as I got there, quick establishing shots. Then I will work on what is it that I want to say. Then I will move on to more of the like filler content. So things that I'll discover once I actually start exploring the area. What to film is something that you don't start realizing until you start editing. Now, when I'm actually editing the videos, what I would think of when I'm actually cutting shots and putting shots in is this important information? Is this valuable information? Is this progressing the story or giving some sort of context to what is being shown? Any tips about starting a successful travel YouTube channel in 2019? Every year people are like, oh, it's too late. Is it too late? I don't know, I missed the boat. It is never too late, guys. Janelle Eliana, I think that's her name. Janelle Eliana is a perfect example. In 2 videos, she blew up. Mind you, this is a very, very big red case. She blew up to over 1 million subscribers in 2 videos. It can be done. That's not normal. Another thing that's really happened that I've seen as a big trend is people that have been doing it for a while, all it takes is a couple really big videos and the YouTube algorithm starts to love you and recommends a lot of your content. So even when you're just starting out and you're like grinding, you're making videos and nobody's watching them, all it takes is a couple good videos to get the ball rolling, and that algorithm picks up and suddenly you have an influx of viewers. It's really encouraging because there is always a space for more people. There's always space for fresher, new content and new faces. I mean, you are the only version of you. Nobody else is you. So people watch other people. That is all of YouTube. If you think about the people that you watch, I'm sure there's some people that you get bored of, that you are always looking for new YouTubers to watch. That's true for everybody on YouTube, mostly. And you can always do it for fun. Like, I'm referring to like the business YouTuber aspect of it, but guys, just create awesome videos of your travels for your own personal like keepsake. You know, how do you not get embarrassed? Guys, I get embarrassed all the time. But the reality is, I don't give a hoot. I really don't. You learn to just block everybody out when you are vlogging and don't care. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna go back, watch your videos, and you'll be so glad that you captured that moment. Even if that in that moment, it's really awkward. Also, I feel like as you get older, things don't embarrass you as much anymore. Like, honestly, you just don't care anymore. You're like, c'est la vie. Oh, I think Mara's left us. Any tips on travel filmmaking with only a GoPro and a smartphone? Okay, so here's the thing about GoPros. GoPros are amazing, and 100% many people just vlog on GoPros. But if you are only gonna vlog on GoPro, there's two things you gotta be careful of. The first thing is the fisheye. So there are a couple different settings, especially on the newer GoPros, which I would recommend trying to get the most recent version of GoPro that you can. Ow! I guess I could probably sit in the chair now, but you know what? Alternate between the super wide and the normal field of view, because everything in that like fish eye, like super wide angle just isn't really that enjoyable to watch. But honestly, you 100% could just vlog with your GoPro. The second thing is audio. Just be aware that the audio is not the best. And smartphones are great. They're so easy. What I actually really enjoyed vlogging with when I vlogged on my smartphone was a selfie stick. I never use selfie sticks for anything else, but when you're vlogging with a smartphone, you get ones that like plug in, you can like click the button. It's great, selfie sticks. Okay, do I use presets for Instagram to curate your feed? I have rotated between various like presets that I use. I always like tweak them myself. That I use for my Instagram feed. Each year I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm feeling this. If you guys are interested in presets, I never thought of like releasing any kind of presets because I don't know. If you're interested in it, maybe I could do something special. What are your best tips for taking good pictures when traveling by yourself? Don't be afraid to ask people to take a photo of you. The majority of time when you're traveling by yourself, chances are you're not actually by yourself. The spots that you're going to be visiting, I would say like at least 90% of the time or higher, there's going to be other people visiting those spots because they're popular tourist spots. That's probably why you're there. Side note, I have the loudest ice machine ever. Like what you done? So I'll position what I like want the frame to be, and then I'll ask somebody to take a photo of me, and I'll already know, okay, hold it like this, just press the button, I'll have the settings already in position. Do I feel that focusing on filming ever takes away from the travel vacation aspect? It's just second nature. Like it just comes second nature. If I'm traveling, I'm filming it or I'm taking photos of it. Now that to me, it doesn't seem like a burden. Like that's my job. Everybody has a job or is looking for a job. But that's work. Like now, if you are on the fence about that and you're like, I don't want my traveling, filmmaking, photoing to take away from the experience, here's two little quick tips. The first thing is don't spend the whole time like staring at your camera or your phone. So if you're recording something, you don't have to be constantly like behind your camera. Just lower it just a tiny little bit. You'll have pretty much the same frame. You can see what you're doing, but then you can also be enjoying the experience. The second thing is don't film if you don't want to film. Like if you're like really like in the moment, like one of the reasons why you just see a lot of me talking to a camera, because when I first meet someone, I want to get comfortable with them. Like I want to learn, I want to know who they are before I like whip out a camera. And I don't just don't want that like awkward situation. To me, that's where voiceovers comes in. You can tell those little bits of like pieces of the puzzle, that narration with a voiceover. You can tell it in post. Like at the end of the day, you're making a video for you, so make a video for you. For solo travel and getting shots, do you worry about someone swiping your camera? There is like a way to like wrap the strap around your hand. That's kind of what you do. You either have it like around your neck with a strap, or you have it wrapped around your hand with a strap. You're vlogging like this. Phones, on the other hand, I find are actually a little bit more trickier, because phones are very valuable all around the world. Most people actually don't really care for a camera, but a phone, a lot of people want a phone. Which, if you're interested in a video of like safety, I feel like I haven't done like a safety video in a while. I don't know. Let me know what kind of videos you guys are interested in. If you're interested in like solo travel, more of that sort of stuff, other videos. When you make a video for Best Western in a destination, does a tourism board still pay you? So no, that's the short answer. Whenever I'm working with a brand in a destination, I'm usually just being paid by the brand and not by the destination. So all the activities, things that I'm doing, we pay out of our own pocket to do. We're just being paid by the brand to create the video. If I'm working with a tourism board or a destination, then it's kind of like the opposite. So they usually cover all of the activities that we're doing, and I may or may not be paid depending on the agreement that's in place. But usually I'm paid as well. I mean, this is how I'm able to do this for so long, is that yes, I do get paid to create these videos. I only pick ones that I think that you guys would actually use, that you would find genuinely valuable and useful to you. I hope you appreciate that. I hope that does come across. One sec. All right. I mean, I could be staying at 5-star Dubai resorts or Fiji and are you guys actually gonna be able to afford to visit there? Like, I'm talking about like thousands and thousands of dollars a night to stay in some of these places. It's not really practical. It's not really feasible. So that's why I like to keep it to stuff that you would actually use. Boat life or van life? This is a great question. How would I ask you? What would you rather see us do? If we were to do boat life or van life, actually I think there's a poll option. Is there a poll? I've never used polls in YouTube. There may or may not be a poll. If there's a poll, I'll put it here. If there's not a poll, then just let me know down below in the comments. Actually, let me know down below in the comments regardless. And on that note, I'm gonna end this because Mira left me a long time ago. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. See you later. Bye.